Do not attempt to adjust your screen. Forbes DVD Live is taking over.
DVD Live, we got Smoothe the Hustler.
Yeah.
So, that project is out right now. How long did that take to put together?
A few days.
Oh shit! What, it was the records that you had, and then you just tweak it and mix it.
It's like totally up to date right now shit. I mean, what happens is like I record shit and I record stuff and do stuff, but then at the end of it, my latest stuff is my most current thought process at the moment.
At that time.
So I backtrack and those make the cut. So it was 7 joints. Once you hear them and kind of absorb them, if you're a Smoothe the Hustler fan, you're going to totally love it. If you're not a Smoothe the Hustler fan and you into lyrics, you're going to totally love it. If you just want to floor some pop bottles and all that shit, then this ain't for you.
The time where niggas got this Talk Boy swag and ain't no real flow and it's more a lot of style and no substance. How do you feel about today's hip hop?
You know, it's a youthful thing. You know, today's youth, you know, their way of perception of hip hop and, you know, is their thing. You know, for me as an MC, you know, I always respect substance. I always respect the wittiness and flows and, you know, clever, you know, just clever ways of delivering something.
I mean, what happened to trying to be the nicest?
You know, you can only find that on stations and platforms like this, or you know, it's an underground circuit somewhere. But it's a shame that, you know, I mean, the bubblegum stuff is just so it. You need some balance, you know, you need some real balance. I mean, it's cats out there doing it. Slaughterhouse, it's a lot of MCs that's out spitting. I mean, shouts to Nori and them. They was just here in the building.
Yeah, they was doing their numbers.
You know.
Question: how come Brooklyn we never stuck together later on? We did at one point because it was big in the same house as Jay, as you, as different people. Why in 2014 can't we do this? Everybody stick together on some Brooklyn shit.
You know, it was just, you know, the Brooklyn spirit, you know, the true hustler, you know, everybody is on their own quest for their own greatness. And you gotta totally respect it. Like even you, like you here, you got a radio station. I'm a rapper, like Pap a rapper, you know. So everybody ran and jumped in their profession and just kind of perfected their craft. I don't think everybody feel like, oh, I don't want to do nothing with him. I don't want to do nothing with him, because we directly or indirectly know each other.
Everybody.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Seems to be a separation like a motherfucker.
Exactly. Yeah. So, you know, what I did, I was like, you know, I know everybody kind of thinking the same thing, and everywhere I go, I meet I run into everybody, pardon me, but I meet new dudes, but I run into a lot of the true dudes who I respect. And we got mutual respect, and they say the same thing. They're like, yo, man, we need to do something. And, you know, I'm like, man, you know what? Later for the meetings. We talk about meetings. Niggas who do meetings don't get nothing done.
Yeah, I hate meetings myself.
So let's not really do meetings. Let's just start putting some product together, right? So I was sending them joints like, yo, check this out. You're like, oh, that shit fire. I'm like, all right, cool. So what I need you to do is call and do this drop for me. And we doing this. We gonna do this BBC stuff, and I'm gonna start sending tracks to all my Brooklyn dudes, and we're gonna start doing some music together. And they like, bet. So that movement will happen. You know,
could we get this dream project? You know what the dream project is?
Of course. Well, it's right there. It's in the works.
You know what the dream project
Billy
is?
Dan's.
All right.
Little fame,
Could we get a Trigger and Smoothe?
Yeah.
An M.O.P project produced by DR Period.
Right now, it's.
The shit gave me the chills.
It's right. It's in the works right now.
That'd be crazy.
Spoke to D. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's well awaited. You know, we toured. We did plenty of tours, and M.O.P was on tours that we performed on, and vice versa. And you know, the momentum and the energy was insane. It was like a rock show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I would love to see that take place. And then DR is just, he's just a talented, dope producer. But I think we add that extra spice because his beats was always so hard that only a few dudes.
Y'all was the only ones who knew how to really rhyme.
Yeah,
Y'all
only a
full.
few dudes. Yeah, he got away with a few. He did one for Cameron and, you know.
More Money.
Yeah,
Nas,
more money
AZ,
for
yeah.
Nas and AZ. But, you know, his core was that just straight, relentless, hardcore sound. And I think we both complimented it well.
I say we got Trigger, Smooth, M.O.P, Christ on a few choruses, DR on the beats. That sounds like a winning formula right there.
Yeah. I mean, it
I don't see how
great.
that could lose right there.
Me neither.
We bring Tef in a few joints.
Oh,
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? We bring
Tef.
Shout
Tef
out
is
to
here.
Tef.
We had Tef up here.
What?
Yeah, we had Tef up here.
Shouts to Tef. See, that's another dude. That everybody home team. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody we just
throw Pap in there too.
Everybody, everybody we
I'm
just
gonna
named. You know, we would break bread, Chinese food type shit. This how far we go back. You know what I mean? So it's just great to see dudes still doing their thing, and we can be able to relate and talk and build empires and do business and, you know, on a legal level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And still keep that same respect.
I didn't realize, Bed-Stuy, we got our niggas.
I love Bed-Stuy.
We got Kane, we got Jay-Z, we got Big.
I love
But
Bed-Stuy.
Brownsville, y'all had some niggas too spitting over there, man.
Yeah, you know.
Y'all some niggas spitting.
Well, I mean, you know, Brownsville, we get down to. We got love for Bed-Stuy. I mean, we too close for that. So
Yeah.
Me,
Across the street.
Yeah. I lived on the borderline. I was
Yeah.
borderline Bed-Stuy, Brownsville. I'm on Saratoga and between Herkimer and Atlantic. So that's kind of like Ocean Hill, Brownsville. So it's like the ending of.
I be hating when niggas say
Bed-Stuy.
Ocean Hill sometimes.
Yeah, that's but
That's that bougie
That's no
shit.
cap. Ocean Hill no
Yeah.
cap.
Nigga, you
Yeah.
check me like, yo, I live in Ocean Hill. But you live in Brownsville. I'm trying to say you in Ocean Hill.
So, but you know that borderline of Fulton Street and shit.
Yeah.
So, you know, we would always happen to be on both sides of Fulton.
But the greatest rappers do come from Brooklyn.
True indeed.
I mean, if we want to look, if we want to do the Three Kings, you got Kane is all our father.
Come on.
Definitely,
Come
you
on.
gotta throw
Kane is
in
all
there.
our father.
Gotta throw Kane in.
Come on.
Then you could put Jay-Z or Big interchangeable.
Of course. All three. Top.
But Kane, but we all will admit Kane
Kane
father.
is yes,
everybody.
yes he did. Yes
Kane
he
father.
did.
Because if you wasn't a Kane fan,
Yeah.
I still think Ain't No Half Step is the greatest record ever made.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
those are in my tops.
Yeah, that's like one of the greatest record ever made. But
I had a pleasure hooking up with Kane. He took us to the house. Everybody thought we dissed Kane on at the end of Broken Lanes. It was like the Big Daddy Kane, Little Daddy Shane overdo us. I was like, man, that shit was a big up. Like we just said, we did it over because they was brothers. Him and Shane had did a song called Brother.
Yeah.
And me and
Taste the
Trey-
Chocolate album.
Yes.
And me and Trey just thought that was crazy. I was like, man, he did it with his brother. That shit must feel good. So when we did Broken Language, that was just like a big tribute, big up to him. And people kind of thought we dissed him and shit. A few magazines was like, you know, this. And then I seen him. I was like, man, let me just let him know. And he was like, no, I got that. Yo, man, you incredible, man. I said, man, you fucking incredible.
You're gone. For
Yeah,
real.
you incredible.
No, when I met Kane, I was like, that's the only rapper that I've ever been scared of in like his presence. Cause like this is Big Daddy Kane. I think it's because we from Brooklyn too.
Right.
He always been. Remember he used to ride around the Volvo and shit back in the day.
Yeah. Then he got the red bins with the wings and shit.
It's
on
like
the side.
Kane was like, yo, that's Big Daddy Kane.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
I mean, Jay-Z is directly from Kane. Big is directly from Kane.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Exactly.
like for us in Brooklyn, like we just proud of those three.
And
shit like that. What I wanted to ask you was that you did disappear for a while, where you probably was still making music and working, but we didn't see you. We thought, yo, Smoothe was about to be on the brink of one of the top commercially. What happened?
You know, personal stuff. I lost my son Moms. My son Moms, she just passed suddenly from an aneurysm, and you know, I had to kind of step up. Not even kind of. I stepped up to the plate. I had to get my son and just learn how to, you know, play both. I couldn't play both roles, but you know, I had
Yeah,
to
because
be
you can't
home.
tour like that.
I had
You
to
can't,
be
yeah.
home. I had to be home at a certain time. I had to take
Yeah.
them to school. I had to go to PTA shit.
Yeah,
You know, we did counseling for like 3 years. So it was crazy, you know. I had did like a few records. Like if you guys was to check out Violent Times Day, the first I had put out a mix CD in 2008 called Violent Times Day, and a few of those records on that CD kind of explain my pain and you know my hurt and shit. So that first Violent Times Day is, you know, all of that space that you know I took a hiatus, and it explains you know where
Why
I've
you was
been
going, yeah.
and why I was going. Yeah, but it took a toll on me mentally, you know.
I can imagine.
And you know, it was just something that I just had to.
Because an aneurysm is always sudden.
Very sudden, yeah.
We could, you know, God forbid one of us could be sitting here right now. And
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, and you know, the tragic thing, it was in front of my son, like she passed out, and it was crazy. So, you know, yeah, music really took a back seat. You know what I mean?
As it should.
And I enjoyed some of the stuff that came out. Some of the stuff kind of got me through. And I'm not talking about hip hop. I'm just talking about like R&B shit. And, you know, I don't really listen to hip hop. I don't listen to mainstream radio.
Yeah.
I don't do. So, you know, my personal life is what I pretty much just kind of rap about, and you know, that's like my outlet and my release.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just fortunate enough that I like to do it cleverly, and you know, but I still do me. You know what I'm saying?
Social networking. I want you to give all that to the people out there. With your Twitter, your Facebook, whatever you want, that they can stay in contact with you.
All right, yeah. If you want to stay in touch with me, my Twitter is Smoothe Hustler. That's SMOOTHE Hustler, HUSTLER. My Facebook is SMG Smoothe the Hustler, and my SoundCloud is Smoothe the Hustler. You know, I'm playing around with IG. I'm gonna rearrange it, but y'all can find me on there because I'm gonna just be posting up some interesting shit. This BBC stuff is gonna be dope, so follow me on that as well. That's Smoothe the Hustler.
What does BBC stand for again?
Brooklyn Boys Club.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm down with BBC right along. I'm happy.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm here.
But anybody
like,
who know me know that I'm very Brooklyn biased.
All right, well.
If you from Brooklyn, I was like, yo, they know that because I always pop that shit like, yo, Brooklyn,
yeah,
we the greatest niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. We got love for everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
We the home of the Warriors.
Exactly. We got personal love. Look, this is Kings County. You know what I'm saying? County of Kings. So, I mean, we're going to do it the Brooklyn way.
Shout out to the boot camp, Sean Franklin, all
man,
niggas. They done been here too. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
If you from Brooklyn, you done been here.
So good.
And I like the fuck, and I'm happy to have you. Like I said, I was like, yo, I need Smooth the Hustler. I seen you on the IG, and that's how I reached you. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, I gotta talk.
Social network.
Yeah, exactly. So yo, I'm happy you came through. We gonna make sure your project is on the website.
Definitely.
Y'all stay in contact with this man. He's one of our Brooklyn legends.
Yeah.
He could be modest all he want. I'ma tell him he one of the dopest dudes to ever come out of Brooklyn.
I appreciate that, man.
I hope he just keep going, man, because, you know, I'm a motivational speaker with this rap shit. I call your phone like, Smooth, what the fuck, man?
Nah.
We need your shit.
I ain't gonna let you down, man. I ain't gonna let you
Right.
down. I got a lot of new stuff in the works, man. Trey, we just finished up his stuff.
Nice.
General DV, Christ.
Yeah,
That's
Christ.
his new name, General DV. He just finished up a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
So, yeah, man.
I got a question. I want to chime in.
What's up?
I noticed that you were doing your acting thing.
Yeah, man. You know what? I tried that for a hot second. I want to do the Tupac.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know, I mean, I did my little thing, but the money was dead. Like they stopped the budget and all.
Okay.
So I took a hiatus. But you know, my boy Ice, he got his director hat. He produced that.
At any given time, yeah.
Nice.
So it's in the works. You know, hopefully I wear my actor's hat one day, but until then, I just keep doing the raw shit. You know.
I mean, y'all got a movie that just being in that studio. That's documentary, because I don't think, like what we spoke about in the first segment, I don't think people know the artists that came through there through the training. And,
Right.
and,
Right.
You know,
right. And
you know,
just
we done had
picking
everybody.
brains and absorbing, and vibing with each other. Yo.
It was a big
It
movement.
was a great thing. Shouts to Junior Mafia and all of them.
Yeah.
Little Kim. Yeah, man. Yeah, it was great. It was
Brooklyn, we stuck together in the 90s, though.
We did. It was great too, and everybody congratulate everybody. Nobody didn't hate nobody. No, you know, it was all love. Like, you know, you see somebody doing their thing, you big them up. You go to their show, you big them up. Now it's like
I'm over here doing me.
I'm doing me. Everybody's a rapper. I don't really fuck with him right now.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Because remember back in the days, a nigga admit, I can't rhime. But my man, nice.
Yeah.
Now, nigga, the nigga who said he can't rhyme, rhyme now.
Exactly.
That was the difference. Niggas would be like, yo, I can't rhyme. Everybody, the whole hood would put their faith in Smoothe because
to carry the hood.
you was the carry the hood. Now the niggas who's supposed to put their faith in you is your competition.
Exactly.
Now. That's what changed.
Yeah, definitely. Most definitely hit
That's
that
what
shit
changed.
on the head. Definitely.
And there's niggas who you know can't rhyme. Nigga sold crack his whole life. You could give me a story that I could put in rhyme form for you, but you can't rhyme, my nigga.
Right. I mean, you get those every day, but you know, you readjust them dudes when you put your shit out. It's like, you know, and boom, there it is. It's self-explanatory. You can pick from that shit, and then you know, a year and a half later, when I'm way over here, I'll hear the shit that you picked up on that I did a few years back, and I'll congratulate you in the head nod or handshake.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm one of them kind of niggas. I'm super humble. I got bigged up by the greatest, you know, Melly Mel, Grandmaster Flat. I mean, Furious 5, Kane, Coogee, Rakim. Yeah, everybody who done did it in the lyrical context way, they done big me up personally. Public Enemy, you know, I had a chance to write for Public Enemy. I wrote one of the joints for the He Got Game soundtrack. That's a big up, you know what I mean? Like, I love them. So, you know, as far as props and all that, like, I got that already.
And I tell people,
you know?
once the people you respect you, you don't need validation from nobody else. Because if you a hater, what you gonna tell me anyway?
Yeah, like what can you tell me? You know what I mean? But I love seeing other cats do it. Like, it's definitely inspiring and stuff.
I remember when I interviewed Kane, I said I quit. I said no more, because that was you know, that's what we all grew up on. Ralph McDaniels first and foremost.
Right.
So when you I was like, yo, I said, damn, I want to be a mix between Pete Rock and Ralph McDaniels and Marley Marl. You know what I'm saying? I said that's what I want to be. So when I started doing the interviews, I got a chance to interview Kane. I was like, I don't care about nobody else no more. You know what I'm saying? But then I started realizing, hold up, nah. I gotta get Sean P. I gotta get Tech and Still. Now, no, I gotta go back in. But Kane was like the ultimate. And I be happy when I see people doing what I attempt to do. But a lot of niggas don't pay homage though. That's the only thing. They don't say, I got this from you. I tell people, yo, we Video Music Box baby. ForbesDVD.com